everyone, welcome to Palm Reading Freya. This is going to be monthly general reading for everyone under the sign of Aries. Let's see what is important to know for everyone under the sign of Aries that crosses this path for the month of July. Aries, month of July. What is important to know for everyone under the sign of Aries? I am open to receive. Month of July. Open to receive. Aries, month of July. For everyone that crosses this path, I am open to receive for Aries. Okay, let's see what is important to know for the month of July. Okay, I cut and I begin pulling out your cards. The first card we have is the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse position. Second card is the Eight of Swords reverse. Then we have the Sun. Then we have the Four of Swords is in the reverse position. In the end, we have the Magician. And in the end, we have, okay, this one is reverse also. So we have the Six of Wands. Okay, so far, I'm seeing no's when it comes to some actions or projects. Let's see. I'm gonna use one Wisdom of the Oracle card to see what will help you. Everyone under the sign of Aries, what will help? Month of July, guidance. Aries, Aries, everyone under the sign of Aries. Aries, July. I'm open to receive for Aries. Aries. Okay. Chop wood. I think that is all the cards I'm going to pull for this. Okay. So the first thing I began seeing is when it comes to projects and ideas, this is possible and something that many of you had been working on for the past, it can be 7 weeks. Let me see, if it's 7 weeks ago, how many months would that be? That would be almost 2 months ago, okay? It could be almost 2 months ago that some of you started a job. Some of you might be feeling like, okay, this is not what I expected or wanted, or feel some dissatisfaction about how things were going with that job. I can see how now things are turning around. Maybe it's because you can be getting the hang of it, and you can also begin seeing, okay, I can see how even though I felt dissatisfaction in the past, I can see how now this can begin working for me. And that can be when it comes to feeling comfortable where you are working, and when it comes to getting better results, okay? So now with that you are beginning to see, like, okay, I can see how it's going to work. I can see how things can turn around. It's not all bad. You're beginning to feel more relaxed. You begin to see a couple things more clearly, or feeling like, okay, maybe I'm just see some of you visioning, if this keeps going, how it's going in the future, I can implement this, or I can, I don't know, I just see some of you planning and thinking about what are you going to do with that success that you had just had in the near past, okay? Even though you might begin seeing that things begin working, and you begin planning and seeing more clearly, please don't forget that no matter what, it's always important to be thankful for the things you have and the people that you have around you. Because maybe many of you, Aries, had forgot to say thank you. Thank you for sticking with me through fun times and difficult times. Thank you for being there for help and helping me when I needed it the most. Thank you for understanding me and not giving up on me. Please, for some of you, it's necessary to say thank you, to take a minute and to look around you and appreciate everything you have, because you have more than you realize. And if this haven't crossed your mind, please use this opportunity to show appreciation, um, to to anyone you feel deserves it. Okay, it doesn't have to be anything small. It can just be as simple as one flower, a note on the refrigerator, a text message, anything. I'm sure you guys can think of something. Okay, many of you, after many stressful and stressful things that couldn't resolve, maybe it's because many of you had a lot of things in your mind, like, okay, I have to, how am I going to do this, how am I going to resolve this, am I going to get better, if you were having an illness or not feeling exactly energetic and up for projects and ideas. Okay, some of you, it's highly possible that you were in the hospital experiencing something that could be related with the head. This can be headaches. Some of you in the more serious thing could be a stroke or something to do with the headaches, vertigos, um, stress related issues. I can see how many of you are gonna be saying, I'm so happy that it's over with, because you begin resolving things. If you were in the hospital or someone you love was in the hospital, that person is getting release. Of if you were in the hospital, okay, you have your day. Okay, in 4 days, if everything goes well and if everything looks good, then you can go you can go home. Okay, I can see how if some of you were traveling, were going, no, you were not going to travel, because I see you like you already there. Okay, so you were planning this, going somewhere. Maybe it was visiting your boyfriend, your girlfriend, and this maybe it was a little bit stressful because there was maybe a decision that you have to make. Am I going to drive? How am I going to get there? Am I capable of getting there on my own? Do I have the money for this trip? I don't have the money for this trip. You are kind of counting your money. It's a lot of things, okay? I just see many of you, Aries, planning and thinking and dwelling and feeling nervous and feeling stressed out and all this. Is it going to get better or it's not going to get better? What am I going to do? How am I going to do it? All these many things that went through your mind. I can see you saying, okay, I'm glad it's over. And for many of you, this can happen around July, 4th of July, or in the middle of your life. Okay, you're beginning to feel that release. And with that release, you're like, okay, I'm glad that it's over. Now I'm ready to put all those plans, all those ideas, or anything that you could possibly had in your mind into action. There is no stopping you, Aries. So anything that you had waited for, or anything that you thought it was not going to turn out good, please hold your horses, because I can see how you are going to have the ability to manifest and make things happen. You are going to have the necessary tools, the necessary ideas, whatever it is that you might think you need is going to be at your reach. So please extend your hand and begin manifesting or begin taking action into into whatever you think it will help you to move into the next step in your life. Okay, now for some of you, I'm just getting that some of you are going to be coming in contact with a person that is going to tell you, you know what, don't worry about that. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to take care of you. Here is some money. Here is some free time. Here is my love, my support, my understanding. Here is my knowledge to bring clarity into whatever it is your problem. And with that, it's time for you to, at the same time, also, okay, what has not been working for me in the past, and chop chop, sweep it out. Okay, because for some of you it's necessary that you begin taking action into whatever has not worked in the past. Some of you are having the clarity, okay, I can see how it didn't work, but I can see how it has the potential, and you have this clarity of what you have to do. Okay, you are getting released from stress, getting released and relief. And you will have, either you will have the tools necessary to take action into whatever is needed to do next to get out of the struggle and the complications and the setbacks, and to, maybe this is also for some of you a complication that they can have up to 6 people, because maybe there was a lot of things going on, but I can see how also that is getting resolved. But for some of you, Aries, it's going to be necessary that you change a couple things. This can be in habits and things that you do, because you have to realize, okay, this is not good for me. I don't need this. I'm not going to continue doing this any longer, but you have to take it out yourself. No one else around you is going to be able to help you get rid of that you already know inside you you don't need. For some of you, I see you taking things out that you no longer need. It's a realization, it's an understanding, and it's taking action into recognizing or noticing in you, yes, I don't need this no longer in my life, and I need change. And you taking action into that change. Maybe some of you are going to be remodeling your house, or moving furniture around. Maybe you feel like, okay, my house is too gray, I need to open the windows, I need to let fresh air come in. Or you might feel like changing the flooring in the kitchen, or decorating, or I don't know. I just see many of you are going to be taking action into not only making changes in you, but at the same time also making changes in your surroundings. And this at times can also include taking out the people you recognize. It doesn't help me. It just brings more stress to my life. Maybe this can be a friend. You're going to understand and realize it's not really a friend, it's a frenemy. Or you understand, okay, I always have to be there for this person, but that person is not always there for me. It's time to, if not to cut ties, to remove yourself little by little. So Aries, that is all I have for you for the month of July. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to receive July-August monthly reading. Thank you for allowing me. I wish you all a wonderful day. Bye.